No, honey, you came from a stork. Or wait, a cabbage patch. No, you know, there are no liars quite like parents, and sometimes for good reason. I want to know what kind of lies your parents told. Because remember, I brought you into this world. I can take you out. Wait, that's not a lie, is it? Hello and welcome back to the Video Call-In Show, that show that invites you to be a live video guest to talk about anything you want to. Could be the topic of the day, could be current events, could be personal promotions, anything you want to talk about. And joining is real easy. All you've got to do is point your browser to zoom.us, click on join a meeting, and enter in that meeting number right there. When it asks for it, you will come into my green room and I will bring you up. First come, first serve for about the next hour, as that is how we roll here. Sunday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and of course Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for joining us. And if that sounds like content that interests you, or maybe you want to be on the show, by all means, hit that subscribe button and make sure you ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. By the way, my name is Jim. I am the host of the Video Call-In Show. Like I said, I will be here for about the next hour. My job is to listen and learn to and about you. How is everyone this evening? I did a little research on parental lies, and there is no shortage of them. I mean, sometimes you just have to, right? Because your kids are asking adult questions and you just can't give away the answer. By the way, tonight's subject was suggested by none other than Jesse Mendez. Yes, that is Jesse Mendez, also known as Toledo Jess. He's been on the show several times. Good friend of the show, and I certainly appreciate you suggesting this topic, Jesse. He actually did it on air, as a matter of fact, and that is fantastic. So, by the way, if you have show ideas, there is my email address right there, and of course, in the description box, as well as instructions for coming on the show. But yes, they're all, and speaking of Jesse Mendez, he usually hangs out with, actually, he helps run the show over at Flash in Your Pan, and they, in fact, let's bring that up real fast. Looks like they're just wrapping up their 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time hangout, which is every Tuesday. Jesse, of course, is a co-host of that program, as is Dano, and the host being Ed. Welcome, guys. How are you, by the way? And I'll wait for a bit to let them float in, and then I will start saying hello to everyone. While I'm at that, I do want to go over some of the parents. I mean, think about some of those. We call them lies because they are. I mean, we're willfully deceiving, but sometimes they're a necessary evil. Sometimes they're born of ignorance, of course, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. But you're going to say things to your children that you just don't mean, and I've actually mentioned some. One of my favorites, and I don't want to take anybody's away, but one of my favorites that I can't stand to this day, because I think it instills an eating disorder, at least in the back of your mind. And that is, you've got to finish your plate. There are kids starving in China. Now, there are kids starving in China. We all know that. But that is in no way a reason to finish your plate. And I think to this day, I can hardly look at a plate with food on it. My plate, when I'm virtually done, I can't look at that without wanting to just kill everything else on there, no matter how full I am. That's one that particularly sticks out to me. But there is no shortage. We have two folks ready to come on. And again, you guys can just stack up as many as possible. I'll try to get to everyone I can. Stack up in the green room as you see fit. Let's see, got to do Bit of fancy stuff here. So how is everyone? Let me say real fast before I get into my first guest. Hello to everyone out there. We've got quite the crowd already. That's awesome. I know. I heard that. I just caught the last thing, the Redneck Connection. Ken, how you doing? Good to see you. So that saying made me fat, dude. I can't tell you how that keeps me eating, overeating. It's just awful. Studio Geek 32, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. We've also got Chrissy, Outdoorsy Gal. Oh, it's a flash raid. That's so awesome. Catherine Cook, how are you? Welcome to the show. And of course, Country Adventures, good to see you again, my friend. Champworks Garage, that is time to spill beans. That's my son. And what he's saying is, uh-oh, I'm going to hear about all those things that were actually lies. Well, you're not going to hear them all, son. You're over 30 now, so you get to hear most of my hair-raising stories, but not all of them. Some I have to keep to myself. Outdoor Nomad, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Rent to Grown Claire, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Gaming with Leonard, how are you? Welcome to the show. I don't believe I've seen that name before. Welcome very much. Appreciate you being here. Spikes Prospecting Equipment Gold, first time in. Ed sent me. Well, thanks to Ed, and thank you for being here. Appreciate it. John Wolf, how are you, my friend? Also from the Flash Raid. And of course, we've got Nugget Brain Peterson. I love that name. It's the first time I've seen it. So, man, don't ever change that. I love that name, Nugget Brain Peterson. That rolls right off the tongue. Crap, my dad makes me watch. That is Adam. Adam, how are you? Yeah, yes, yeah. And Adam has touched on some of the big ones that I was going to bring up if no one else did. So check that out. Ghana, how you doing? Also part of the Flash and the Cornhole raid, apparently. And there's Chrissy with the other big one, which is Santa Claus. Crap my dad makes you watch said Tooth Fairy, and of course Outdoorsy Gal says Santa Claus. You're absolutely right, guys. Patty Broussard, how are you? She actually released that video for those of you who don't have the bell rung, so you want to go over and check that out about the red dragonfly. It's awesome. Mr. Lodak, how you doing? And thank you for reminding the like. I appreciate that, and feel free to share if you want to. Again, each one of my shows I think appeals to a wide variety of people, and the more we have in here, the more fun we have, right? All right, let's see. Where did I leave off? Jesse Mendez, the man of the hour. He was the one that actually suggested it. And we also have Ray Rosal. How you doing, Ray? Good to see you again, man. Good to see you. He's been on the show before. By the way, folks, if you're wondering why people have wrenches, it's because they've been on the show before, which be it the panel, which is Sunday nights, or one of the one-on-ones, which is pretty much all the other shows. Excuse me for a minute. There we go. Got to get some of that out. Downey's Detecting and Prospecting. How you doing? Flash in your pants. Did I say? I didn't say flash in your pants, did I? God, I hope not. Flash in your pan. David Villa, how you doing? Andrew Frying Pan, good to see you back, my friend. Good to see you back. Going Commando, who all goes? Redneck Connection, again, how you doing, bud? Good to see you here, man. Always good to see you here. And we've also got Not a Great Gamer also. Good, I get to hang out in the chat, Gamer. I'll just waste your time while we're here. All right, now if I haven't said hello, that means I didn't see your name for a second. Oh, Dole Dad, there we go. See, just like that. Make sure you tag me. That way it shows up nice big and red orange, and I will actually, because I love seeing you guys in here, like Drone Kings and Darwin. How you doing, Brad? That would be Brad. Yes, it has been a long time, Claire. That's Rent to Grown. Good to see you, and I see that you're in the house. I'm actually you were first, so we are going to bring you up now. Let me do some things here while you work on your connection there. Can you hear me yet? Not yet. I can't hear you, hon. You might want to check. Oh, say again.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Awesome. I'm so excited. I haven't been on in like literal months.
I know. It's good to see you. Your mic is really low. Can you get closer to it by chance, or is it your phone or something?
Yeah, it's
That's okay. I've got your audio cranked. We'll see how that goes. I'll just try not to talk when you're talking. We've done this before.
I'll see what I can do.
That's perfect. Well, how you been, hon? It's, like you said, it's been a long time.
So, I have officially moved to Tennessee. Um, I'm really missing the Indiana life. Indiana was by far the coolest place I've ever lived, ever. And I miss everything about it.
Wow, you may be the first person I've heard say that.
I know. People used to tell me all the time, like, why do you even like living here? Well, I can pinky promise you that Tennessee is worse.
Wow, that's really I because that surprises me. I've always wanted to, and in fact, I have friends that live down in Tennessee, and I've always wanted to live there because it's a little more mild in the winter, not much, but a little bit.
But it's so much worse in the summer. Like right now, we had our first good day, like of mild temps, and it was still in the 80s, but I was just relieved, and I miss having the seasons. I miss having the snow, which, I mean, I haven't missed any snow yet, but I know I'm going to. And it's just not, Indiana became home, and now I'm homesick.
I see. That makes sense. How far south are you if you think you're going to miss the seasons?
So, I can tell you in planting zones, but I don't think that's going to mean anything to you.
No, it'll fall on deaf ears here. I do not have a green thumb.
So, so for example, like really cold areas of Canada right now that are, well, crap, the AC turned on. Hold on, let me see if I can go in the house.
We can't hear it, so I wouldn't worry about that.
So really cold areas of Canada that are already getting below freezing temps this time of year are in zone like 3A, 3B, for example. Where I lived in Lafayette, that was right on the border of 5A or 5B. So that's going to be, you're probably in 5B where you're at. So now I am in 6B, 7A. For comparison, Florida is mostly 8B. So it's, I mean, seasonally, I'm about halfway to Florida.
Oh, okay.
If we're using Indiana as the coldest and Florida as the hottest, I'm about halfway there.
Okay.
So I will have maybe 3 to 4 weeks of true fall, and then we'll have really dry, bitterly cold winters. When I say bitterly cold, it'll be in the 30s for a while, and then all of a sudden you'll just wake up one day and it'll be 80 degrees again.
I don't know that I see that as a bad thing, honestly.
So, and I thought when I moved to Indiana that I was going to have a problem, but I really didn't. I function really well at 80 degrees. So that was never an issue living here, growing up, and playing sports outside all summer. Like, I did the whole thing. I was so tough. But now I miss having more nice days per year.
Well, nice in your book, right? I mean, because I like it hot, honestly. I don't know if I like it Arizona hot, but I like it warmer.
Right. But a nice day, I would say, is 70 to 85 degrees.
Oh, I totally agree. Totally agree.
So we have a lot more of those in Indiana, and we probably have a cumulative 6 to 8 weeks of those here, and they're raining most of them.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. I'm sorry you're homesick, hon.
Oh, it's okay. I can't wait to come back, and all my friends are ready for me to come visit. So I'll be going back up there within the year, at least.
Yeah, and the nice part is that you're not like in the tip of Florida, where it would make it tough to get back regularly.
Right, not anymore.
Yeah. Well, how did I got to know, because I don't know that we talked since, but how did that thing work out with your? I think it was your dad. or your stepfather?
My dad.
Okay. Did it all?
Um,
You can just say it all came out good, or there were problems, and you don't have to go
I
into
mean,
detail.
I guess it was good. We just had dinner tonight and he paid. So I don't remember what thing it was specifically. He and I are always bumping heads, and I feel like I'm not even kind of a priority in his life. So I'm assuming it probably had something to do with that. But, we hung out for a minute. I wasn't allowed to come to his house because his girlfriend doesn't like me. So we went out to eat instead.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't want to be seen at my house, so he didn't come over here. But whatever, he paid for food. It's whatever. I got ravioli.
And nobody turns down free ravioli.
Yeah.
Well, did you have something you wanted to talk about, or did you want to tell us a bit about the lies that your parents have told you?
No, okay, so I for sure came on specifically because it was this topic. My parents were wonderful parents. Like back in the day when my mom was still alive and my dad still wanted to be a dad, right? Like they were fantastic parents.
Cool.
But
Yeah, there's always a but.
they were full of crap.
Oh, I like where this is headed.
Like full to the brim. They didn't have brown eyes, but they should have. Like they were full of crap.
So lay it on us.
You have the normal stuff where, like, we did the Santa thing and the Tooth Fairy thing and the Easter Bunny thing, but my parents took it to another level. I specifically remember being about 6 or 7 years old, and it was Easter morning, and I woke up to the sound of a shotgun ringing out at about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And I run downstairs, and I meet my dad at the front door, and he's in his tidy whities with his feet shoved into his steel-toed high-top work boots with a shotgun in hand, and he said, "Damn, I missed him." And I was like, "Missed what? What are you doing? Who is shooting? We live in a neighborhood." And he goes, "I missed the Easter Bunny." And he turned around with his gigantic dad bod naked self in front of God and everybody, and motions to these 2 overturned Easter baskets in the front yard. He had gone outside and shot in the air in a neighborhood to convince us of the Easter Bunny.
Oh my gosh.
That's like next level psychosis.
Yeah, that might be the first and the last time we hear that.
It was crazy.
Wow.
Like, way beyond the point where we stopped believing in all that stuff. My parents just kept doing it. I think mostly for my mom. And then to the point, I was 16 when she died. And my sister was 14. We were in high school. We were way beyond all that stuff. But we had done Santa every year up until then. And so when she died, I took all of our Christmas presents and I got up early in the morning and I arranged them just like she always would. And I did Santa, and we never talked about it. Still to this day, never talked about it. But that was the last time Santa came.
Oh, wow. That's a heartwarming story, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. You feel like what?
I feel like it's creepy.
Not that one. Dad and the tidy whities. Thanks for that visual, by the way. Now we all have to take that to the grave.
It's important to understand how weird it is.
And yeah, you did a bang up job on that. No pun intended. But but the mom thing. And sorry for your loss again, hon. That's heartwarming. Just to know that you went that extra effort. And I know. Did she suffer long? I mean, was she sick for a while?
Not that we knew of.
Oh, okay.
So she had cancer several times, but was in remission for 14 years.
Oh.
And then she was diagnosed in January and passed the following July. It was a very quick downturn.
Okay. But there was some lead time. So So I guess what I was trying to get together in my head was why, you guys did the Santa Claus thing when you kids were so old. And that was probably it. It's probably in the back of your mind. And I know a lot of moms who dig having their kids, so wrapped up into the Santa thing because it's so much fun for parents. So.
I don't know. So she just was never, and we were super duper sheltered. Like, the handmade clothes, we were homeschooled. We went to a tiny little Southern Baptist church in our neighborhood. Like, it was, and my family's very clan-like. I've talked to some of my friends that are in school for psychology about collectivism, and my family definitely practices collectivism in a way that most would consider extreme. And so we were super sheltered. And I think that she just never could have that conversation with us about, so right? Like, and she just never could bring herself to do that because she was such a softie. And, like, even when it came to having the talk about the birds and the bees, I never had one, like, ever.
Go ahead. You just cut out for a second, and all we had was your Claire's iPhone.
Sorry.
That's okay. Not your fault.
No, so, like, when we went to go have the talk about the birds and the bees and whatever, I never got one. Like, I needed it about 3 years before she found out that I needed it, and I still never got it. Because she never wanted to be the one to tell anybody anything. And sorry, I'm plugging out my phone.
That's okay.
There was just never a plethora of information.
Yeah.
And so that, I think, well, I guess the story of the talk that I did have, I'm not going to share just for the family-friendly content that you're having. But
well, we that ship sailed probably about 9 months ago.
I'm just telling you, like, she stopped me one day and was like, "Hey, do you know that this is an anatomical term?" And I was like, "I guess so." And she was like, "Okay, that's all I wanted to tell you." And that was it. Like, she defined one anatomical term for me, and that was it. There was never any other conversation about it ever.
Oh, wow. Well, she could have lied to you.
Yeah, but there's just this
might have done more damage. Just what?
There's just this absence of information, and also, my parents were one of those parents that they held you to a way higher standard than they had.
Mm-hmm.
And the penny never dropped with them. So, like, I know now, talking to other people who knew them growing up, that the dumb stuff that I did was nothing compared to the dumb stuff that they did. But the penny never dropped with them. And so I was always held to this stupid high expectation. And they didn't even come close to meeting it.
Oh, well, that is truly do as I say, don't do as I do. And when you're dealing with kids, you kind of have to do that, especially for those of us who had, past that you don't want your kids to know early, because then they assume that it's okie doke. And that's a path to hell right there. So I kind of get what they're doing, but maybe they should have opened up. I don't know.
Yeah, especially after they were telling me things like, your heart is made of darkness, and as soon as your heavenly Father forgives you, maybe we'll forgive you. That's crap.
Yeah, that's a whole nother animal, and if family friendly we can fall down on, but I don't want to talk religion. that gets people angry.
No, it's still religious. It's still fine, but the way they handled it was improper, whether you're religious or not.
Yeah. I would agree with you, hon, but all I can say is that was really a sweet thing you did that last Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm hung up on that. I'm sorry. That and the church steeple with the buckshot in it, that I'm sure happened.
It wasn't the church steeple, but yes.
Well, you said it was in the neighborhood, and Dad was in the neighborhood, and the shotgun went off.
if he did it.
Well, that may be a whole nother show. Strange things our parents have done.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What has your dad shot at that he shouldn't have?
Oh man, do I have some shooting stories. I don't even know if
Right.
I've told some of mine, but no time for that now. I actually have 4 people in line, hun, and
Go ahead.
it was so nice to have you back on, and now that you're settled in, don't be a stranger, okay?
I'll try. I'm working weird hours now, and I've just started my own business, so we'll see how the hours work out, but I'll definitely try to make it in more often.
Fantastic. Well, you have a good one, Claire, and again, thanks for sharing that. I appreciate it.
I'll see you.
All
Bye.
right, bye-bye. Oh, that would be me. There we go. Yes, Claire's been on a couple times, and a good friend of the show. She's got a great head on her shoulders. Go check her out if you get a chance. All right, we've got next up. We've got Studio Geek 32, and after that will be Spike Littlejohn. Okay, let's do this. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just a
Can you
second
hear
there,
me?
bud. I can hear you.
Okay.
Shocking.
This time the mic is working.
The mic is working. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good to see you. Look at you. Are you sitting down to your piano?
No, it's just in my studio, but I'm trying for like a new look.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Well, what's new and exciting? You got some stories about lies that your parents have told you? Fibs, I'll say.
Yeah.
Go for it. Let us hear them.
So the thing is,
Why is my audio so low? Go ahead.
my parents lied to me a couple times, or like they never told me something.
Can you get on the mic,
Okay.
Sammy?
Yeah.
There. Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
So much better. Thank you.
So one of the things that happened before was, so my mom is Christian and my dad's Jewish, so we both celebrate both of the
Both holidays. Yeah.
holidays.
Yep.
So we like celebrate all of the holidays. So I thought for years and years and years that Santa Claus was real. And a couple like 2 years ago, I found out that he wasn't real.
Yeah, you're not alone. That's arguably one of the biggest lies that our parents tell us is about Santa Claus.
And the Easter Bunny.
And the Easter Bunny. And I don't think I've seen anybody talk about the Tooth Fairy.
Oh yeah, and the Tooth Fairy.
Yep, absolutely.
It's all your parents.
Well, when
line.
When you get older, Sammy, you'll understand that sometimes you have to. You know, those little white lies are they're well. One, we tell them so that our kids can experience the same things we experienced, of course, and then the other ones are kind of to keep you from knowing the ugly truth about some things. Any others, by the way?
Oh yeah. So this is actually crazy. So a couple days ago, I figured out that I have like a voiceover voice or like a news voice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to hear it?
Sure, go ahead.
You're watching CNN News.
Very nicely done.
So I figured out that I could do that, and then so I have Adobe Audition, and there's this like radio feature, and it enhances so it sounds better, and it sounds like one of those radio
announcers, or voiceover guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I tried different mics, but so far the SM58 sounds the best on my vocals for like the voiceover.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's one of those mics that are virtually indestructible.
Yes.
I've seen.
Use them any way you want, like for like a kick drum, a bass drum, a vocal mic.
Yep. They get used a lot in bands because band typically local bands are pretty hard on their equipment, and those things I've seen people actually dunk those in their drink, pull them out, and finish a set. Don't try it, Sammy, but it has worked.
And some of the SM58s that I have has been like dropped by mistake of like a performance, and they still work.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, they are killer mics.
Yeah.
Little on the high side for me, but that's just a personal taste. You know what I mean?
A little high, like.
Well, little bright on the highs for me.
No, I thought it was low.
No, my ear hears a 58. I hear a little bit too much brightness out of the highs. Now you can EQ that out, but that's just what I hear.
Yeah, because I have my Behringer mixer and I turned it up because it sounds, when you turn it up, like all of like without the dryness, it sounds actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're good mics. There's no question about that. It's just personal preference.
Yeah.
So what, you got any other lies for us, Sammy, or any more things you want to talk about real fast? Because I do have 3 other people in the wings. Go for it, my man. You don't have to. You've been on enough. You know you're always going to come back.
Yeah. I'm just going to go because you need to get people in and people out. I get you.
Oh, I appreciate it, bud. I really do. And thanks for coming on, man. It's that was interesting to hear about your Santa Claus story. Oh, now let me ask you this before I let you go. You say what'd you say? Your mom's Jewish or your dad's Jewish?
My dad.
Oh, your dad. Was there anything like a Santa Claus? I'm not really familiar with the Judaism.
No.
There's nothing like that in the Jewish faith.
No, it's like it's cool because it's like your parents get you stuff.
Yeah.
So it's less. I have a juicy Santa Claus story.
All right, quickly.
So
lay it on us.
Like 2 years ago, or like 3 or 4, like whenever I started my YouTube channel, my parents got me a AKG C1000S. And they said, "Oh, Santa got you." And then I thought, "Oh no, how could Santa give me this mic?" And then I thought, it's my parents.
Ah, that was the shining moment. We all have it, man. We all have that moment where it suddenly becomes all too clear.
All too clear.
That might have been a little ASMR, man.
Yeah.
All right. Again, Sammy, thanks for sharing, buddy. And we'll, come back on, will you?
Yeah.
All right, bud. Take care.
See you later.
Always a pleasure having Sammy on. Before I get to my next guest, I definitely want to go through the chat and make sure I didn't miss anything. Brad wanted him to belt out a song. We don't have time for that, Brad. Drunk Kings and Darwin. But thanks. Thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it. A lot more people that I missed. I see Bonnie, Posh Notions. How you doing? And who else did I just see a second ago? Spirit Box Paranormal Dundee. How are you? Welcome to the show. And we've also got Jared Shelton. Welcome. Hello to you, my friend. Next up, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I was just in his live stream last night. Working and Lurking. He's got a great channel. Check that out if you get a chance. Oh, let's see. Belt out a song. Patrick Moore. Missed you earlier, bud. Good to see you again, man. Of course. Always good to see you. And if I missed anyone, Doug Betts. Doug, always a pleasure having you, man. Always a pleasure having you here. All right, let's see what's happening here. I see a garage door opener. It's a parental lie mystery. As soon as they get notified that we're here, why? Can you hear me? You may want to mute the YouTube video and.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear you.
I got you.
Awesome. Well, who should? How should I refer to you? Is that what you put in there? Is that should I use all that?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me mute. Yeah.
Yeah, mute the YouTube.
Yeah, I had you coming at me twice. I couldn't handle that.
Tell me about it. Now, how should I? What name should I put in for you, bud?
Okay, my name's Spike Littlejohn.
Oh, okay. So what you have in there? Yep.
Yeah, really. I own a company called Spike's Prospecting Equipment, and I'm one of Ed's guys that hangs around over at Ed's place. You know?
Yeah.
And he, he said, "Well, y'all just go flash this guy over there." And I said, "Well, let's just go do it." So we're here. So yeah. So yeah. Back behind me, see.
Yeah.
Big old machine I make gold prospecting equipment on.
Oh, very cool.
I thermoform it. You see the mold sitting in the bottom of it.
Sure.
It comes up and I thermoform black plastic.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I actually made my own thermofold mold one time.
Right, cool. I did when I was a kid. They had that little kit you get from Mattel when you was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And I used up all the material and I just went crazy and kept on going.
I gave up on that. What I was going to do was I was going to thermoform guns so that I could make dummies, so I can make holsters around those dummies. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have to always have every model of gun. And if you go out and buy those, they're like $40 to $70 a piece. I was like, nope, I'm going to make them myself. It didn't work out.
I could 3D print you some of those. It'd be real easy, but it'd be hard to do them other way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That'd be easy. I do 3D printing on parts that I do here at the shop. I got a CNC machine running right over here beside me. I'm cutting out a guitar body.
Nice.
I do guitars, and I'm making guitars in the shop here. And
also, you're a Luther too.
All the crazy, yeah, a little everything. I play guitar, work on guitars, make a guitar stand. You need to go to my page and see that. Okay, Spike's Prospecting Equipment. And when you go there, you can see my guitar stand and all my prospecting equipment and my crazy shop, the way I do things.
Right? Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I recommend everyone go there. Have you typed into the chat?
I did right at the beginning, I thought.
Right at the beginning? Okay. Yeah. I remember saying hello to you. Oh, there it is. Oh, Spike's Prospecting and Gold Equipment. All right, I'm going to make you a moderator since you've been on the show and you're a friend of the Flashing Your Pan. And you're more than welcome to throw that link in the chat whenever you want to, so that people can visit you. Both,
sure.
Yeah, whenever they see fit. But sounds like some cool stuff, and I want the link too.
Yeah, I stay busy. I just started about 2.5 years ago, and come up with 18 products in 2.5 years.
Oh, that's cool.
My wife says, "Was your mind ever stop working?" I said, "Not really." I said, "I sleep 4 or 5 hours a day and just keep on going." So. And, I worked 12 hours a day for years and years, building a plant at BMW 6-7 days a week. After I got left working, I decided I was going to do what I want when I want. So sometimes I work all night.
Oh, I totally hear you.
Especially when it's hot. Okay, and here in South Carolina, it gets hot. So yeah, in the summertime, but I got good air conditioning in the shop now, so we can deal with it.
Sweet. So, yeah. Did you build your CNC or is that a purchased model?
I built a CNC machine. It's called MP CNC. You 3D print the parts, and you put them together with electrical conduit, and use it as a trim router.
Sure.
Hold on. I'll just spin you around.
Yes, spin us around, man. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. I've actually seen that model. When I was building mine, I was researching all different types. I remember seeing that guy.
Yep, that's the one I built.
Very nice. Very nice.
And like I say, I built my own thermoforming machine because, well, a 4-foot by 4-foot thermoforming machine is, in 10 inches of draw, from the nice people that make them in California, is $14,000. Holy
crap.
Yeah. You ready? I built one for $700.
Nice.
From the ground up.
Yeah.
And the CNC, it's a hobby. I mean, I got it just to play with guitars and stuff. It's just for me. And I'm gonna cut my molds that I do my gold prospecting stuff on. And the idea is to eventually cut the moles out with it, so I don't have to cut them with other stuff.
Sure. Sure.
You know, instead of having a mold that's built up out of a piece of wood, well, how about like this?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Now, this is a mold. Let me back up a little bit. Vacuum comes in the bottom.
Yep.
But we build these up, and what happens when they get hot and the vacuum comes down?
Uh-huh. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll just take you full screen here.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No. That's quite all right. I want people to see this.
But yeah, these riffles,
Mhm.
when you get them hot and you pull the vacuum in, you take the part back out. Well, sometimes the riffle comes off.
Yeah.
You have to put it back or make another one, or my spike stripes that I use and all the different stuff. This is one of my just base sluices I use.
Sure.
I've sold a whole bunch of these over time, and some of my molds are in epoxy, and a lot of them are just in, wood.
Yeah.
But I've got 18 products, and like I say, probably 10, 11 molds I think it is right now that I make those out of. So
Very nice, man.
I just stay busy. But I seen the topic when Ed told me to come here, and I said, I got to go. I said, I got something I got to tell people.
Well, then tell us about it.
I thought I had my prop here, but I don't see my prop. And, when I was a kid, my dad told me, that hat you got on your head, that ball cap?
Yeah.
My dad told me a whole time I was a kid, he said, if you keep wearing that ball cap, you going to go bald.
I had never heard that one.
Oh, you ain't never heard that? My
No.
dad did tell me that. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, wait a minute. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay in the camera.
Yeah, just move to your left a little bit.
Yeah, here you go. But look.
No, the other left.
Bald.
Yeah.
The other left. Okay.
There you go. Oh, right there.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna go bald, right? Yeah.
Oh, you think that's from the hat, huh?
yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen. But my son is 34 years old, and his head looks like an onion.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it's his grandpa's, so it ain't my fault. He wanted me.
Skips a generation, they say.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad it come from his grandpa. Yeah. Ed said you had this going. He said, drop in. I said, I'm going to go see it. I got to go check this out. So
that's awesome, dude.
First couple of people, and I said, heck, I'm just going to tell them what the world's about.
Absolutely. And I am so happy to have you on to do just that, my friend.
Anything, we have to enlighten the world anytime we get a chance to, is the way I look at it.
Exactly. And it's one of the reasons I started this. So
it's fun. I like it.
Cool.
I'll be coming back a lot. I just subscribed tonight and hit the bell when I got here, and I'll be back.
Sweet.
I may even shave next time. No.
Oh, you don't have to get all gussied up for me, man.
That don't happen around here. Hey, when you get old and leave work, I don't know about you, but hey, my time's my time now, so I'll do what I want.
I know exactly what you mean, man. I know exactly what you mean.
When my back's not hurting bad, I'll go gold prospecting, and when his hurting bad, I'll just have to stay here and keep working, because otherwise I got to get things out the door. So.
Yeah, tell me about it. If you go back into some of my old videos, you'll find out I got back problems too.
Yeah. Thursday nights, open jam night. Go play a little guitar and do that. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. I'm a drummer, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I play guitars. I play air guitar. I sing. I had a guy tell me one time. He said, "Who sings that song?" I said, "Travis Tritt." And he said, "Well, let him keep the hell doing it."
Thanks for coming to see the show.
Guys, thank you a lot. I'm going to get out of here and get out of your way.
Well, again,
I'll be back again. Don't worry.
That's fantastic, Spike.
I appreciate it.
Hey, man, I appreciate it too. You bet.
Get on.
Whoops, wrong one. All right. I love when new people come on. Of course, I love when my good friends come on as well. But it is nice to get new people on here. Thanks again, Ed, for the flash raid, and of course, Ed's up next. As a matter of fact, hello, David, the producer. Almost missed you, bud. Chrissy, have you not seen? You know me. It's one of those things where nobody likes to talk about themselves more than I do, and I've shown a whole bunch of stuff. I'll say. Spike and I share a lot of the same hobbies, I would say. So, and I should have, Chrissy, I'm sorry. I just keep forgetting about the deep dive. My bad. I'm going to get back on that horse soon. I've just got so many things going. In fact, tomorrow, a little bit of house cleaning. Tomorrow, I'm meeting with 2 different companies as potential sponsorships. So wish me luck on that. And if I missed any, Emmanuel, did I say? Yes, Emmanuel Goffey. How you doing, bud? All right, let's get Ed up in here. And I know you're going to have video today, Ed.
It is that day.
What's that?
It is that day where I would be all prepared.
Be all prepared, and here you are, all fresh off your show, coming on mine. What am I doing here? Why does that keep popping off of there? All right, go ahead. Ed, how you doing, man?
I am doing well, my friend. I'm a little stressed.
How come?
Well, I need to go see my mother next month.
Yeah.
We were gonna have a big reunion family thing on her 90th, which would be in 2 years. But my brother called and said, "Hey, we're gonna have it next month during October. I know it's late, and it's short notice, but I think you should make it." And knowing Charlie, my oldest brother, if he says something like that, then my mom called me 3 days early to wish me happy birthday and thought my birthday was the 15th. And I'm like, weren't you there, Mom?
Yeah. Well, is she getting to that age though? A little forgetful here and there, that sort of thing.
Yeah. She is 88 as of 23rd yesterday.
We got to cut them breaks at that age.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I joked around with her though, which I hope she took it lightly, and didn't take it too serious. She knows I can be that way.
Mm-hmm.
She's known me a long time, but then I talked to my cousin Mark, where his mom, my cousin, got murdered in Mexico at their resort they owned last month, and that was kind of heart tugging on both of us.
I bet.
And it's a shame because I can't go to that memorial or nothing. They won't let the body come back to America. It has to stay in Mexico because of a murder case. And since the village the resort's by is so small, and they've been there for over 30 years and been so good to the community's in an uproar. So hopefully there will be justice served. I just hope they don't find some patsy and say, "Oh, he's guilty of this," and ramrod it through, because their criminal system or their justice system is nowhere near like ours. There's no innocent till proven guilty. You're guilty till you prove yourself innocent, and so on and so forth.
Sure.
But I am having an auction Friday, because I can't take funds from my channel to do it, even though that would help a little. Not a lot, but it would help a little. But I can't, and I won't. So I'll get there even if I have to hitch a ride. I told Judy I'll get there no matter what. But I'll fly. I was hoping to stay with my son and have some time with my grandkids, but he has his life, his family, and it's kind of packed in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And with work, school, so I'm just getting a rental car, a room close to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm lucky, I might be able to go in once or twice. If I'm lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. The main objective is to visit with my mom, see my mom, go to her surprise party, and so forth. But about live,
But about the lies. Now we get to meet.
I'm surprised Jesse wasn't in front of me since it was his idea.
He hasn't even come up, and of course I've got one more, and it's probably going to be my last one. That'll be Nugget Brain. But yeah, he didn't even come up, and this is his subject. I'm shocked, Jesse. Shocked.
Yeah, really.
Well, actually, he did give away some of his when we first started talking about this, so he might have for lack of a better term, shot the wad. Now that's a shotgun reference for all you people asking. That wasn't dirty.
But it's the typical, Satan Claus, the stinking Easter bunny, the tooth frickin' fairy.
Tooth frickin' fairy.
Frickin' tooth fairy.
Oh, frickin' tooth fairy. That's a channel name, folks. It's probably not taken, so jump on it as soon as you can if your content's going to be about teeth.
Oh, but but like Rent to Grow, my parents were awesome in a lot of ways. They didn't deserve a kid like me, but for the most part, they were pretty honest with me. And my mom being a nurse and all that crap, I had the birds and the bees talk probably too early. But, I was an early explorer, so
yeah,
was that a good time?
I got a story about that, man. Yeah.
But,
it actually would be unbelievable to most people, and it's probably not appropriate for me to share that, and it's probably going to stay with me. But I'll just say that my parents divorced early, so I've never known them together, and occasionally I'd go back and forth, right, as you do when their parents are no longer married. I got the same sex talk from both of them because the same situation happened, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh yeah. And whatever you do, if you have a girl hiding in your closet and your mom's religious, do not open the door with a Bible in your hand.
Yeah,
I've never seen a woman beeline so fast to my walk-in closet, open the door, and say, "I think you could find your own way out."
With Bible in hand?
Oh yeah, I was stupid. I should have known. I am surprised I didn't get struck by lightning. But I unlocked the door and sat back down on my bed, put the Bible open. My mom being a preacher's daughter and heart of gold she was or is.
Yes.
I'm sitting there and she's like, okay, I think you could leave. She was in there putting on her bra and stuff. Then I got another talk. There's some women out there that, they like that thing, and you don't want those type of girls because you never know what you're going to catch.
Yeah, but what you don't know, Mom, is I'm fishing.
This is my rod, Mom.
Oh, there with the monetization. No, kidding.
Oh, that was gone a long time ago, Sonny Jim.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And hey, that deserves a thumbs up. Well, Ed, listen, man. Good luck in getting your stuff together for that trip. Now,
no, that wasn't a lie, Jesse. It was the other stuff that was a lie.
Yeah.
And it kind of reminds me of a Cheap Trick song.
Which one?
Surrender, I think.
Oh.
Mommy
Yeah.
all right. Daddy's all right. They just seem a little weird.
Surrender. Yep.
Then the part where she talks about, you'll never know what you'll catch. Whatever. I'm not a vocalist, so it ain't like I can just go back here and say, that's it.
Well, it was working for me, Ed.
There you go. That's all that matters. Well, I know you have someone else in the green room.
I do, another Flash fan.
Yeah, that's Nugget Brain Wayne Peterson.
Yeah.
President of Watts.org.
Watts.org. Write that down.
I forget how the URL is, but it's Worldwide Association of Treasure Seekers or something like that. He'll tell you all about it.
He'll tell me all about it.
Like Little John told you all about Spike Strike.
Absolutely.
I have many of his products, and they're all good.
Well, I look forward to. Did he type that in the chat? I hope he did. I look forward.
He did. I think he put in his website. I don't know. No, he put in his URL.
Oh, okay.
His channel URL, I believe.
So. Oh, okay. Yeah, Spike, if you get a chance, man, put your URL in there. I'd like to visit there.
Outdoorsy Girl, I've seen Cheap Trick twice, 20 years apart from each other, with my same best friend I saw both shows.
Oh, man.
Yeah, LA Coliseum and House of Blues downtown Disney.
Sweet. He's one of the, Robin, I can't remember his last name. He has got one of those voices that he can still hit those same notes now that he's, a bit older than you and I are, Ed. It's amazing.
But
just amazing.
Guitarist, he's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
His collection of guitars is outrageous.
It is. Well, listen, Ed, I'm going to get Nugget Brain up. Like I said, good luck on getting this trip together if I don't talk to you, and I know I will. But it seems appropriate to do that. I'm glad you made it out of the, well, I'm glad she made it out of the closet.
Oh, my goodness. I could tell you other horror stories, but maybe.
Oh, well, there's still time, man. There's not tonight, but there's still time.
When you get our age, you get lots of stories.
Oh yeah. And I'm, now that my son is 30, we're still waiting to have a night where we can kick back, lots of beer and just roll over some of them.
I used to let my mom in on a few things and kind of ask forgiveness as the years progressed, but now she's kind of old. I stopped doing it because I don't want her to have a heart attack.
Yeah, no kidding.
I raised you better than that, Ed.
Oh man, if parents only knew how, what they don't know about their kids, it'd be amazing. Maybe that's another show. Somebody write this shit down, will you?
Monkeys.
Damn it, get on it.
All right, on that note, brother, I'm stage left.
All right, buddy. You have a good evening, Ed, and we'll talk to you later.
You too, my friend. Till then, may you always have a flash in your pan.
Nicely done. See you, Ed. Oh, my Lord. A lot of people that I've missed saw that Will from Miscast Entertainment. How you doing, Will? Good to see you. Shauna Marie Penny, always a pleasure having you in, as well as M Living Art. M, good to see you, hon. Good to see you. Let me know if I missed anyone else. I know I got a, I know. I don't know what the audio problem is tonight. Oh, that's weird. Looks like I'm going to have to reboot some things after the show tonight. Let's see. I saw something in here from Claire that I wanted to address. Let's see. I'm just gonna say that outdoorsy gal. Oh, Chrissy, you nailed it. Wow, that was a poor choice of words. You guessed it. I'll just say that. I didn't catch anyone. I was caught, but that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's do this. Let's get up our last guest of the night, and as soon as they get their mic set up, we will bring them on live and in person. Told you not to kill the monkeys. Well, man, Jesse, I haven't killed them all. Only the ones that were misbehaving, honestly. So, no worries. Monkeys, get back to work. All right, they're on it. Nugget Brain, and that is Nugget Brain Peterson, right? So, yeah, the lies we tell as parents, it's unbelievable. Ooh, I might have to turn you down. Are you there? I feel kind of weird referring to you as Nugget Brain. Are you not going to come on with camera? Because you don't have to. You're afraid of it. A friend of Ed's.
Well, it's easier to do without camera because I'm not a good-looking person.
Well, hey, I do this every night. I figure if you can see me on the street, you can see me on the internet as well.
Well, that's the problem.
But that's okay. Like I said, I don't mind people who come on without video as long as I got a voucher and Ed's a voucher. So.
Okay. Well, Ed's a cool guy. I've been on his show many times and done plenty of things. And I just want to say about lies that my parents told me. You started off with a great one this morning or this afternoon. That there's people in China or people around the world that are starving, so you better eat up all your food.
Yeah.
So that was probably the best one. And then Santa Claus, and I still believe in the Easter Bunny, dude. It comes around every year because that's my favorite holiday.
Well, I am no one to dispel, beliefs. So hang on to it, man. I'm all about it. That's cool.
Right. So anyways, I want to put out there the Nugget Brain Challenge. If you haven't heard about it, I'm sure most of your listeners have heard about the Nugget Brain Challenge. And what it is you eat a 1 to 2 gram gold nugget, and a day or two later, you take a gold pan, as I say it. You set it in that gold pan from the opposite end of your mouth, and you recycle it, you wash it off and eat it again. You do it for 30 days, and I guarantee you will find more gold.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, I did it for 45 days back in the 80s, and that's how I got the name Nugget Brain.
I'll be damned. Were you able to cash out to an extent?
Yes, in 1985, 86, 87, I forget what year it was. Back when I lived in Arizona, I was able to pull 22 ounces out of one hole with a partner of mine. And it works.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Ed says he's going to try it.
Well, Ed knows the secret. I publicized it on his show, about a year and a half ago, and many people have done it since then.
Mm-hmm.
And they always said that they've gotten more gold out of their gold processing techniques.
Well, very cool. I mean, I'm all about it. Yeah, I'll give it a shot too.
Yeah, you gotta swallow a whole nugget, and you gotta recycle it and do it again and do it again. Every day you use a gold pan and that's the easiest way to get it. Rinse it off, use it again, and go for it again, and it works. I mean, what it does is it puts gold in your body and it attracts more gold to your gold pan or whatever material you're looking
Interesting. Interesting. I know
for.
we
Yeah,
do carry a bit of that, element, all of us.
yeah, we have 1% to 2% of our gold in our bodies,
Really, that high? Wow.
and it's not a lot, 1 to 2%, but it enhances what you have going on.
Mm. I need more gold in my diet.
I keep telling Ed and Dano and all the rest of them, come out to Colorado, and I will show them good gold places to go to. But they're on the other end of the country. I understand. I can't get over there. They can't get over here. But what we can work out in between should average out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I appreciate your show, and you need to really give a big thanks to Ed and Marvin for giving out this information. I've been on your show before. I've never logged in or anything else, so you never knew I was there. But please give Ed and Dano and all the rest of them a big shout out and a thank you for bringing them into your show. And I hope you continue just as they do.
Well, thank you very much for that. And I've made it no secret that I love everything that Ed does, because I'm usually the guy he raids. He's been on the show over 20 times already. He's by far my most frequent guest. And of course, Jesse and Dano love those guys. And of course, went panning with a couple of, Patrick and Luke Duke. And they are the Flash fam is some of the best people I know. So
Right.
there's no question in my mind about that. And I make it known, dude. Thank you.
Well, I'm waiting for them to kick me off the show because I do call in quite often. I am the president of Worldwide Association of Treasure Seekers, which is known as WATS, WWATS, and they are great guys. I mean, I look forward to every Tuesday night to being on their show.
Yeah, I look forward to watching it, man. I really do. I've been on there once. Did you know that?
Once?
Yeah, he he schedules his guests ahead of time. He doesn't have this kind of open forum, so he asked me to go on. I said, "Yeah, I'll go on." It can't be every week, though.
Dano and Jess and all are grace people, and if they weren't so far away, I'd be there more often. So
I hear you, my friend. I absolutely hear you. Ed and I are going to be, and maybe some of the other guys are going to plan a trip before it gets too cold here in the Midwest, and we'll be thinking about you, dude.
Well, you need to come out to Colorado, and anybody wanting to come out to Colorado, they're always welcome to contact me. They can contact me on Wayne Peterson on Facebook and let me know when they want to come out, and I'll see what I can do for them. I mean, I love taking people out and teaching them and showing them what we have here. It's not a lot, but they will go home with gold every time.
Awesome. Chrissy, I would do a deep dive, but honey, we're too late tonight. And Ed's dropped your URL in there, the www.ats.org. So guys, go ahead and visit that if you want to contact him, and don't tempt me with that Colorado thing again, dude, because I would just do that. It's been years since I've been out that way, and I'm dying to get back out there. So
Well, we love the people to come out here, and I spent the last week and a half now searching out new claims and checking out the claims we already have. My partner came in from Texas, and I mean, we just love to have people come out here and enjoy gold prospecting and metal detecting and everything else. Watts does everything. We don't do just one thing or another. We do geocaching, metal detecting, bottle collecting, arrowhead hunting, you name it, anything in the treasure world. We have one of the largest staffs. We have over 240,000 members in our organization, and we just love to take people out.
that's awesome, and you've got such a great place to do it too. Just such a great place.
So I wanted to say God bless everybody and have a great week. And I hope to come back next week.
Fantastic, and I hope you do. Of course, I'm on actually 6 nights a week, 6 days a week. So anytime's good, man.
Well, you might see me 6 nights a week. We'll just have to see what happens.
That's awesome. Well, thanks, Nugget Brain. I appreciate it, man, and I was happy to have you on. Like I said, normally I do deep dive, but next time you come on, I'll make sure I do it. All right.
Well, we'll have to do a special show.
There you go. There you go. Well, have a good evening, my friend.
All right, thank you.
You bet. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I so want to hit Colorado. And guys, I would, but I just can't. I got that meeting is kind of early, and I'm on 5 days a week in Australia in the future. But I've just got too much to do tomorrow. Otherwise I would. And so I gotta close out the show. Make sure you join us tomorrow night. I want to know what kind of cars automobiles, I'll say, trucks, cars, motorcycles you've earned or owned in your lifetime. I'll tell you a few of mine. I want to hear about yours. That's tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, guys, thanks to all my guests. This is a really good show. We had a bunch of guests. Not a great gamer. I saw you drop off. But thanks for popping up, bud, and trying to waste my time. I do appreciate that. Thanks to all you folks in the chat. It's such a pleasure having you. You guys are the best. But for me, it's another night in the books. And I have to. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this and you made it to the end, that's awesome. And now make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll make sure you treat others the way you would want to be treated. If we all did that, this world would be a great place. Thanks, folks. We'll see you live.